Just kidding. All right, cool. You got a mic for me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's the smaller versions, but.
Okay, cool. We'll take the next elevator up. That's the mic part?
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to put it, you can probably put it the
Other way?
Easier.
Okay, cool. Here, you want to click that up button. There we go. How was the drive?
Good, man.
Yeah.
Just a lot of traffic and, driving from Austin to San Diego.
There you go.
Yeah.
So explain to me, what do you do? What's the business model?
What do I do?
Yeah, buys businesses, you buy businesses, sell them. This guy's on a different lane.
So I'm a broker. So
Okay.
I'm a business broker and tax advisor.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so it's been a long time now. I've been in business for about 10 years.
Well,
So
how old are you?
I'm almost 30.
Are you serious? Dang,
Yeah,
man, you don't look, you look young.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Great.
Shaving and stuff.
Yeah, there you go, right?
So yeah, it's been a while, but I broker businesses.
Okay, nice. All right, welcome to my humble abode.
Appreciate it.
Of course, come on in. Yeah, right? Ain't bad.
Nice.
Yeah, shoes off. Traditional Middle Eastern family, you know what I mean?
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm Persian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My business broker or mentor is Persian.
Oh, okay, nice. Here, you guys help yourself, please. Yeah. It's empty, which is kind of nice, but that's how it is as a single dude, right? You know?
You want to give me the grand tour?
Let's do it. So this is the view. You guys can check it out, My season on MTV Cribs here. So it's pretty good. This is a corner unit. This is one of their most expensive 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartments. And it's pretty nice. I mean, it's a pretty simple building. I got a nice view on this side.
Yeah.
You can go out there if you want.
Check it out.
Yeah, man. I spend most of my time here. I have an office up north, a little bit up north.
Where at? Okay.
Yeah, but blur that on the thing. Yeah. So I got my office there. I used to stay in my office all the time, but too much. You know what I mean? Too much traffic. Here's where the magic happens, right here. Yeah. This is my extremely sophisticated office right here. Yeah, and then bathroom over there and closet.
Touch on that actually.
What?
I feel like a lot of people think you gotta have like setup and.
Yeah. Craziest part is when I was broke, when I didn't have a lot of money, right? When I was coming up, my setup had to be perfect. I had to have the best keyboards, the best mouses, the best monitors, whatever.
Yeah.
As you guys can see, my company did multiple 7 figures this year off that $50 Amazon desk. So it's not the setup that you have, it's not the environment that you have, it's a person that you are that makes the money at the end of the day. That's what I genuinely always say, and that's what I truly believe in my heart. So kind of how it is. Yeah. So all right.
To give you the rundown a little bit on how we'll go about it. So definitely we'll ask you a couple questions.
Cool.
It's all on you.
Cool.
The highlights
Cool.
on you. So if you don't mind, we can switch spots, go to different places.
Yeah.
We could do some here, maybe even in the apartment complex.
Cool. Yeah. Let's do it.
Switch it up.
Let's do it.
But yeah.
Let me know. You guys want to go to the gym? You guys want like an actual day in the life of what I do throughout my day, or what? What do you guys want?
Yeah. Typically, we like to, I guess, understand your day. Maybe we don't have to go through it with you, but just like hear what it is. And if you have B-roll too, I can actually incorporate that B-roll.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So my day always starts off with the gym, bro. That's how it starts. Yeah.
Okay.
So I used to be pretty big myself when I first started because I didn't have time. I used to smoke cigarettes, like chain smoke.
Workout big?
No, like fat. Like I was 220 pounds. Yeah. I would.
Pictures?
Yeah, I do have pictures actually. Let me show you guys a little.
I don't believe this.
Let me show you guys a little something here. You guys are in for a treat, man.
Okay, that's a surprise for me.
Yeah, man. When I first started off, I mean, you're sitting all the time. You're stressed out. You eat. You binge eat. That's what I used to always do. And there was a time, man, I was just tired. My blood pressure was through the roof. That was me. Yeah.
Dude.
You guys can check that out right over there. Yeah, so that was me. It was difficult. You know what I mean? I was sluggish, I was slow, but now I take my health a lot more serious. That's the only thing you guys can't buy, by the way, is your health.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. I know people that are much monumentally more successful than I am, but they're lacking on their health, and they regret it. They regret the younger years of it. So, yeah.
I'm glad you got it together, bro. That's
I appreciate that. All right, cool. Then starts off with the gym, and then let's go downstairs, grab a coffee, and I'll show you guys where we can film next, because this is typically what I do throughout my day.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let me get some ice.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about it.
Yeah. Do you mind if we get B-roll? Just
Please,
random shots?
please, please, help yourselves. It's funny, Aaron and I were actually just at a shop. We were filming my ads, so that was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys work together a lot?
He's my marketer. Aaron's my marketer. Yeah.
You're the one capturing all the footage.
Yeah.
No, he captures the footage. I'm just a marketer. I used to have like a video business. So before I switched to marketing.
Yeah.
So whenever he needs me, I'm like, let's go, bro.
Yeah. Let me change my shirt and I'll be back.
A few moments later.
Like, you really don't. Like,
That's actually how I started, because I used to wear sweats, and I know a lot of people like,
yeah.
wearing suits and stuff, especially during that time.
Yeah.
But I was on the fuck that. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about? I make money.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't ever have to take it too serious, you know? A lot of people I see, I actually made a video on this the other day. People have all these crazy like morning routines. They wake up at 5 a.m., cold plunge, journal. It's like, brother, yeah, dude, you're making like $6,000 a month. Relax, dude, you know? So you gotta have, again, it's the person, not the environment that you're in. That's what I'm like solely focused on now. It's how I can improve myself to perform better, ultimately. Right. Whether that be changing my diet, different times in the day where I sleep, how efficient it is, you know? All of that stuff. After you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you wake up every day, you go to the gym at 9?
First thing. Yeah, that's the first thing I do. I go to the gym at 9. I come back home at 11 after traffic, everything. I come back home. Yeah, and then I just sit on meetings. I have student calls every day from 12 to 2. All the students, how I help them, leases, how to talk to landlords. Some days I talk to the landlords for them. That's on my Instagram too. Yeah. So people that want to actually see how to do it, right?
Okay.
Most of the times I have here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry about that.
If you want to be on our YouTube channel.
There you go.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, because most people don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So it's their first business.
Yeah.
So I don't record that stuff either, because it's obviously kind of personal on the students' end or whatever.
Yeah.
Here,
You don't want
I
to
have
share
to.
the whole. Oh, it's
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Take it easy.
Have a good one.
So yeah, I don't record that stuff because it's like I have a deeper connection with my students. Like, it's not a course. I get to know these people. I get to know their kids, their wives. Some of the people in my program told me happy birthday before some family members. Here's the coffee machine. You guys, this is arguably why my rent is worth it right here, because I would spend that amount in Starbucks. So kind of how it is.
Heck yeah.
This is a daily routine too. Every single day I come here, 2 espresso shots, and then we get the ball rolling. Yeah.
Dude, I drink like 3 cups a day, so this would be.
This is a lifesaver for you, I'm assuming, right? Yeah.
Well, you're Persian. I'm Colombian, so.
Oh, Colombian coffee is dangerous, man. This guy.
There's a little cocaine in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So you get your coffee, and then what? What's the.
Student calls right after that. 12 to 2, student calls. And then after 2, obviously I'm pushing out 15 reels a day, right? So.
That's 15 reels a day you're doing?
Yeah. Most days, yeah, 15 reels. Yeah. Unless if I'm like at the shop. No. 15, just freestyle. I talk about business, life. Yeah. People get to know me on my social media, right? Like who they're ultimately partnering up with, because everyone in the program is my partner at the end of the day, or has the opportunity to become my partner.
Okay.
So they got to get to know me. Friendship first, business second. That's what I live by.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does that work with students? Like, do they feel like, doing it that way, you're different than other people? They feel different, like, about the results?
Yeah. So a lot of people in my program, the craziest part is that they were in other programs.
Oh.
Yeah. And it, for whatever reason, it didn't work out or whatever. And I have text messages like paragraph long that are thanking me basically for, the level of attention and detail. I don't have any other coaches in my program. It's just me.
Yeah.
Right. So every person, I know them face to face. I know their backstory and everything.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're going to partner with me on their shop. So they trust me with their money and I trust them with mine.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it goes. Okay. So yeah, it's a lot more intimate than other channels. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I like that because we've worked with other people in courses and it feels like very like, I can't reach you.
Yeah.
So,
it's just here's the information and go take care of it.
Yeah, for 30K.
Yeah. The problem is with the smog business, you can't find anything online.
Yeah,
So if you don't have any if you have a question, it's not like you can ask ChatGPT and be like, yo, where's Where's this supplier or where's this,
I don't
right?
even know where to start asking those questions.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the pool.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely getting to know a lot more about you.
I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for coming out, by the way. I know you're in OC, you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're in Low
Okay.
like Cypress area.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
So it's an older spot, but that's where we bought a business. And for this one, we're like, we want to move out there. Tired of where we were at.
Where were you at before?
Inland Empire. So you can see why.
Inland Empire is definitely something
Something else, right?
Something else.
Especially
What's up, brother?
Sorry about that. Wow. Beautiful dog. Sorry. He's like, who are you, dude? Is it okay if we touch him? Or
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I don't want to step on it. Takes a chunk out on camera. I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Aaron.
I don't know where I'm navigating right
No worries at all. No worries at all. This is a lot of the videos get shot over here too. Pretty peaceful spot. I get to have a lot more time throughout my day, which I genuinely am so thankful for. Because quite frankly, here after you guys. Oh, thank you, Aaron. You know, a lot of people in business, especially when they like first start a business or something,
Right.
they're married to the business. I hate that philosophy of being in your business 24/7.
Right.
What's the point of being a business owner? You know what I'm saying? So my philosophy is if you're married to your business more than you are to your 9 to 5, you're a glorified employee. Yeah, you're a glorified employee. You're not a business owner.
Okay.
So I get to come out here for about 6 to 7 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I get to enjoy the sun. I get to tan. I get to relax and make videos for you guys. I talk on social media.
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
I really like it.
I mean, you know, your favorite influencer can't back it up or they're broke.
Yeah.
You know, they show you screenshots and they inspect elements it.
Yeah.
I'm throwing shade at all you guys. I got tax records. I got tax records. I was claiming, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I was claiming $500,000 3-4 years ago on my corporation. It's like, I was 22,
Nice.
you know?
Yeah.
So,
You're how old now?
26.
You're 26?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude.
I turned 26 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, dude.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
I love celebrating life, especially at this age. I feel like you're getting to see like all the magic start to happen. I mean, you've
Man.
already been working,
Oh, yeah.
but now you're getting to that age where just more and more is happening.
Hey. That's the thing. A lot of people, myself included, a part of that category, I used to not like life at all.
Oh, really?
At all. I mean, it was difficult, man. It's hard to get up on your feet. It's hard to be disciplined. It's hard to not go out on a weekend and drink. It's hard to not go out, hang out with your friends, right? You seem like the black sheep in the whole group.
Yeah.
What I can confidently tell you is money doesn't buy happiness, but money provides you with a lifestyle that can bring you happiness.
Right.
Every single day I wake up now, I'm more excited than the previous day to actually start my day. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Whether if it's for this, whether if I'm coming out here and making Instagram videos, I still feel like I'm just starting in my life.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I'm more established than ever before. But it's like, I'm like, wow, every single day I learn something new. Every single day I have a new experience that I'm just so grateful for, and I keep pushing forward for that.
Yeah.
Whereas I see a lot of people, I was a part of that category once in my life,
Yeah.
that was stuck in the same lifestyle, doing the same thing, being the same boring person, or not growing in any way, right?
It's stressful.
It's difficult, yeah. I mean, it makes you have a very different outlook on life, unfortunately, you know? And life is, as you said, meant to be beautiful, meant to be, you're meant to experience life in different ways every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to learn every single day.
Yeah.
You're a student forever. You don't know everything as much as your ego tells you do, but or everyone in my comment section acting like they know, right?
Yeah.
You don't, and you learn, and there's a beauty in that process,
Yeah.
in that growth. You bloom in a different way in life, and you have a different outlook on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that, man.
Yeah.
You're honestly, I've interviewed a lot of other people. I've hung out with a lot of entrepreneurs, but I feel like you're actually aware of like all of this stuff.
Yeah.
This is stuff they completely miss, which is really good. Because we always talk about like, I feel like you know enough to know that you don't know a lot. Like
the more you know, you know nothing.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part of life.
And you get comfortable with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're okay with not knowing.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. Like,
It excites you.
yeah, Aaron teaches me stuff every single day.
Yeah.
My business, even though my company is arguably one of the biggest in the smog business, I still learn stuff every day. Every single day, whether that be from my students, from my business partners, from my employees, I don't care. I'm still learning every day. And that's the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful part about life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about a little bit about like your business. So like, I want to know
Okay. Yeah.
what's the story behind all of this?
What's the story behind all of this? Dang, man. The story. You guys want me to get real up close and personal, man.
Way back.
The whole thing. All right, I'll tell you guys a story. High school, I graduated 2.35. I was a horrible kid, to say the least. I was genuinely a bad kid because you're a product of your environment. You're ignorant. You act like you know everything, and you have a certain kind of God complex moving forward through life. When in reality, it's the worst way that you can approach anything in life. And from there, I graduated high school. I barely graduated high school. I begged my econ teacher to give me a D so I could walk for graduation. That's how bad it was. I was about to go to summer school my senior year, which is crazy to think about. But she gave me a D. I graduated. I got arrested around that time. Yeah.
You got arrested?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Arrested again. I mean, I was hanging out with the wrong people, hanging out with the wrong crowd. What is it?
What kind of people?
People that were getting arrested.
Not too much.
Yeah, right. So, the people weren't necessarily the best, and my environment wasn't the best. And because I surrounded myself with that, I never knew I had potential. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because when the people around you have no potential, you end up being the same version of them, just a different person, right? So from there, I got arrested. That was my wake-up call. That was like, I was standing in front of a judge in a courtroom at 18 years old, and I was facing a couple felonies, and I was like, wow. I mean, with a felony, you can't really do much, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of bars you from getting into any form of business ventures or whatever, any job. So that was my wake-up call. I really had a second chance at life, which was the craziest part of it. I had a second chance. The judge let me go. I just had to take a class, community service. I had to pay a fine, and I was good. So I was so thankful for that. Then I started I went to community college.
Okay.
Yeah, my first semester, I had all Fs because I started my first smog shop. So 3 days after I turned 19 years old, I started my very first smog station. And I got licensed officially on November 19th.
Okay.
2018 was my first shop. Yeah. 6 years ago this time. Yeah. So that's basically where I started. And then COVID hit. Yeah. COVID hit right after, 3 months after I started, COVID hit. I closed my doors down. I was talking with my accountant. I said I might file for bankruptcy because I was running literally on no cash. And I got denied for the PPP loan 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like they were giving that to everyone.
They were giving that left and right, but not me. My luck is just so perfect, not me. So that was kind of how that went. I got denied 3 times.
Okay.
Until I figured out a loophole that I was an essential business during that time. Because COVID, only essential businesses were allowed to stay open. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah. I was a part of that category. Grocery stores, nurses, doctors, all of those stuff. Everyone has to breathe clean air. So I figured that loophole out in the system. I opened my doors up and I started expanding pretty hard. I was still in community college at that time. Went to USC. I transferred to USC. And from there, I graduated 2 years ago. 2 years ago, actually, this time, it popped up on my Snapchat memories yesterday, was my last ever class at USC.
Wow.
While I was going to college, yeah, I was a full-time college student, taking 18 units and managing my business on the back end. And then I figured out a system. When you're in a business long enough, you figure out a foolproof system, a cookie cutter method for you to expand, right? And the most important part of the business that I've learned is how to take myself out of it to help focus on that expansion, which has gotten me to the level that I'm at, right? So I used to be that guy that would go into my shops to do a bunch of the cleaning or a bunch of the whatever, X, Y, and Z, or drop off paper or ink or pens or whatever. I had to figure out how to systemize all of this stuff so I don't focus on the business every single day.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, after my 3rd year in business was when I really kind of dialed everything down. the beginning of USC was when I really dialed everything down, because the stress of school kind of died down for me, because I already got into the university that I wanted to after community college. From there, I figured out how to take myself out of the business and how to replicate the system that I did. Because by then I had 6 shops, 6 or 7 shops. I have to sit down and look, but I had a decent amount of shops, but I wasn't making any money for the first 3 years because I was reinvesting the money in the business to figure out where I'm losing money. Does that make sense?
100%.
So from there, I kind of got a foolproof system that I replicated it, and then now, sitting at 16 shops, I visit my business maybe 5 hours a month, if that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're helping other people do the same thing. Other students in my program from out of state. Aaron sees it all the time. He's on the back end. He sees the students, you know.
Yeah.
People are opening up shops left and right. Some people join my program, they don't text me till they open their shop. The day that they open, they're like, hey, Arian, congrats, I just got a shop. I was like, well, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, like, great. You know what I mean? Some people, the system works. You get what I'm saying? The system works because I've been through that exact system countless times.
Okay.
So, and now we're at a stage now in the business and in myself, I feel like, where I could realistically help people achieve the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so why smog shops? I need to know. There's so many businesses out there, like hundreds and hundreds of options.
Yeah.
And smog shops, was this like something that you accidentally came across?
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
on purpose?
Good question. I used to buy and sell cars. So that was around the time, yeah. So I got arrested that time. I was working 2 9-to-5 jobs. I was working Sinopolis and Sunglass Hut. Actually, funny enough, right here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I have a view of Sunglass Hut from my apartment. Just as a way to say fuck you to my old job. But yeah, right? And I was working there and I was like, dude, I was the highest rated salesman, highest conversion percentage salesman. I forgot the actual term for it, but I had 135% conversion rate. And I have a certificate for it. I still kept it from the regional manager of Sunglass Hut who flew out to see me, to give it to me, yeah. So I was sitting there, I was like, okay, well, I'm bringing $1,000 to $2,000 a day to Sunglass Hut, just me.
Yeah.
And I'm working my ass off and I'm not getting commission. Like, something is fucking wrong here.
You're not getting commission.
It was a store capita that we had to hit. Like, for example, like the store had to hit like $50,000 a week between all the employees, but nobody else was fucking working, you know what I mean? So I was sitting there, I was like, I'm bringing this company X amount of money, and I'm getting, at Sinopolis, I was getting tips, because I was selling popcorn to people. I was the front stand guy, yeah.
Okay.
And I would like do all these tricks with the popcorn to get a lot of tips. And I was like, I'm bringing these 2 companies so much fucking money. It's unreal. Like, how am I not making more? I just would sit there for days and I would just be like, I'm selling stuff on OfferUp. It's not really working. And then I was like, okay, well, everyone drives cars. And I've always loved cars. I was like, okay, I'll start selling cars. I started flipping cars. And I realized every time you flip a car, especially a decently older one, you have to get a smog. Sat there and I thought to myself, one day I was in the waiting room of a smog shop that was right by my community college, actually. I was like, this motherfucker just left for 15 minutes and now I got to cough up $60. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm making $60 in 5 hours and this guy's making it in 15 minutes. I was like, okay, that's it. So I asked the guy if I could work for him. He basically told me to fuck off. And then I was like, all right, fine.
Wow.
Well, I went back. I came back to him. I was like, look, I'm doing a school project at my community college. I got an intern at a spot. Can you give me an internship? She's like, yeah, fine. So I had to fill out paperwork for him and fill out the invoices, which you guys will see when we go to my shop. I was filling that out. I figured out the system. It's not rocket science,
Yeah.
right? You have a spot. You connect something to a car. The computer reads the data. 15 minutes, $60.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Then it clicked for me,
Yeah.
right? So I spent 18 years old, the end of me being 18 years old. So 18 and a half, I want to say, I just solely put every single dollar I had in my first smog shop.
Wow.
And I started from there, yeah. obviously you learn a thing or two, you know, through the trial and error, and you know, yeah.
So it wasn't, I guess you kind of stumbled in it.
Yeah.
But it was because you were chasing
Money. I care about money. I don't care about how I feel. I don't care about if I'm fed. I don't care if I've slept. If I could shovel shit right here for an hour a day and I get paid the same amount, I do not care. You get what I mean? As long as it's obviously legal and, you know, within the confines of the law, right? So that's what I've always wanted to make money, and I've always wanted to be a business owner.
Okay.
It just happened to be in smog, which is the craziest part. Yeah. Yeah.
That's smart, man. That's really smart. I think that's the thing too with a lot of entrepreneurs, that you see opportunity every day, but I don't think you like actually go after that opportunity.
100%.
And so if you have to keep
100%.
your eyes open and be like, there is opportunity around me.
There's money everywhere.
How do you get people to do that?
There's money everywhere. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people, I was actually talking to Aaron about this. The craziest part is, if you look at society as a whole, 99% of people live the same day every single day for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Which is the scariest fucking concept to me, because they have no grasp or no sense of reality around them, right? Whereas like someone who has a different outlook on life will actually drive by this building and be like, dang, this is $1 billion building. Somebody owns this. Every single building that you drove by here today, someone owns that fucking building. It's not like, oh, it's just there, right? So money is literally every single spot that you turn and look at is money. That dirt costs money to get here, right? It had to be poured on a foundation that costs money. It had to be laid on bricks that cost money, right? Like, so there's money all around you. How can you figure out a way to just capture a bit of it?
Yeah.
In what business, right? You can't be an employee and become rich. You understand? Like, you will never get rich working for someone else. So you have to change your entire concept and perception of the world around you. When you realize money is everywhere, you're not as confused getting it. Does that make sense? A lot of people are like, man, they sit there for days, years. How do I make money? Just fucking start. Start something. Go start and fail. Because in that failure, you'll get more lessons than any business fucking class that I've ever taken. I'll tell you that much. You know, I was sitting at USC in some business classes making more than my professor's salary. And I was sitting there and I'm like, this guy's never started a fucking business. Because it's all textbook. Does that make sense? You gain the experience from actually going and doing it. A lot of people have that guard up. They're scared to do something and get into it with the fear of losing money. But in reality, the richest people, and I'm not just saying myself, people monumentally more successful than me, have lost more money, but it's all valuable information that can never be bought in a textbook or learned in a YouTube video ever, which helps them succeed.
Makes sense. Okay. Well,
I'm a yapper, man. I love to ramble on these topics, so it's
I like when people are yapping about good stuff.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Trust me, we're certified yappers around here.
There we go. There we go.
You can ask her. I don't shut the fuck up. But yeah, man. Well, I actually didn't get to ask you a question. I don't know if you want to do this standing up, walking around, but I actually.
You want to walk like this way?
Like do an intro, yeah.
Okay, so
we didn't get to do it in the lobby. I didn't think it looked good enough.
Okay. All right.
A few moments later.
He buys businesses. I'm the businesses that he buys.
Well, we're gonna partner.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But if you ever want to look at it, check it out.
You guys trying to buy mouse?
Try to buy what?
Water.
Water? Water's a business, yeah.
He's a businessman himself. There you go.
Taking a ride the ocean.
There we go. I'll buy it from you. Chris buys businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris buys
Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to see mine, go on Smog King. SMOGKING.
He lives with you, so he's legit.
Smog King, yeah.
smog.
Yeah. I'll be right there, sitting right there, and I'll record my YouTube, Instagram videos tomorrow. I'll see you.
We'll see you.
Smog King. Yeah. There you go.
Check it out.
All right.
We'll see
See ya. So cool, dude.
Yeah. It's crazy because a lot of times, like kids like that, just that one experience can completely change their life.
Let's actually, let me get into that for a second, bro.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, thank you so much. A lot of people don't understand the power of their words. A lot of people talk with no meaning behind it, and people don't get that that kid, if we were to leave him with a bad experience here after you guys, if we were to leave that kid with a bad experience, that kid's gonna grow up one day and he's gonna remember that fucking conversation that we had.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. There was times when I was younger and people would just be like, Arn, you're such a failure. And that would just, oh, my goodness. Guess what now? You know what I mean? You know? And it's the power of your words. A few words, just an act of kindness could go so much further. Are we going anywhere or we're just stuck? Okay. One act of kindness costs you nothing. Mm-hmm. That costs us nothing. Not even 10 calories.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. We just made that kid's day.
Yeah.
If you can do that for another person, that costs more. You will be richer than anyone else in life, genuinely. Yeah. Financially, maybe not so, but over here, bro, you know, in your heart. Yeah, exactly.
A few moments later.
You want to go behind them, so then it's like or actually, no. You come here, Aaron, on this side. Sorry. All right, cool. Okay. Is that my bag or yours? It's yours. Conversations? How are they?
We're good. How are you?
Oh yeah.
I think I warmed you up this morning. Pause.
The what? Warmed you up this morning? Big pause on that.
Okay.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Aryan Nazari, aka Smog King.
There you go.
Come on in.
Give us the grand tour, brother.
The grand tour. Yeah. Let's start off, most importantly, my shoe collection. I pride myself in my shoe collection.
I like it.
Yeah. I love shoes. I love sandals. As you guys can see, my in-house slippers. We got to get it off good, you know, cozy. Okay. Welcome to the humble abode. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. Right. But what are you going to expect from a 26-year-old single dude? So this is my spot. This is where you guys always see the Instagram videos being made. Yeah. Pretty good view. I got the spot. The sun rises right over there. So every morning I'm greeted pretty nice. You know, I sit here and I meditate for about 5 minutes and, you know, get in my workflow, get started for my work day. Yeah. That's about it. Okay. This is my friend Stone.
The Smog King, tell me.
Why do they call me the Smog King? Great question. I'm probably the largest privately owned smog station owner here in California. Yeah. Yeah.
And you look young.
26 years old.
26 years old.
Yeah.
How much do you make a month?
$100,000, a little over $100,000 a month. I net over $100,000 a month.
Net.
Yeah.
That's the key word.
Yeah, not revenue like half these guys on social media. Let me show you guys my advanced office where this entire operation runs down. Okay. A bit sophisticated, I might say. Here it is. This is the humble abode where the entire operation runs and operates. So everything's managed on my, basically virtually now, because I figured out how to manage everything virtually, but basically it. 1 bedroom, 1 bath spot. Yeah. Pretty cool.
This is the brainstorming.
That's the brainstorming, right? That's the lab. That's the real lab. Yeah. That's true. That's funny. Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's
Pretty
check
good.
out your business. Let's see what
Let's
you're
do it.
about, if you don't mind us breaking everything down.
Beautiful. Let's go to my shop and we'll see the numbers, actual day-to-day operation. Okay. Get the ball rolling from there.
Okay, sounds good. Do you mind if I check out this apartment with you?
Not at all. Okay, Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Let's go. But yeah, man, this is what I do a lot of my day. I come here from my apartment because you can't be in your house too long. You can't work from home every day because then you just get very tired and bored of the same setting, regardless of how beautiful it is. So I try to switch some stuff up. I try to come here. I try to go by the pool. Try to switch it up all the time. Here. Thank you. Yeah, this is the spot. Oh, we have a guest. Never mind. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So this is where a lot of the videos get filmed right here. Over there, a lot of my Instagram videos get filmed, so it's not bad.
Okay.
We would stay here, but we have someone here, so I don't want to bother him. Yeah.
So sort of what you do throughout the day is marketing.
Most of what I do throughout the day, I would say management. That's what I do a lot, yeah. I would say management, yeah. I say this all the time. In my business, I'm an orchestrator. That's all I am. You know, I'm not I don't specialize in any field in my business. And you shouldn't really,
You're
right?
a generalist.
Exactly, exactly. I know more than the average person about every part of the business, but not as much as the people that I hire, which is why I hire them. Make sense? I forgot who said this. Yeah, I forgot who said this. Yeah.
People don't know. It's
There was that one guy on Instagram. He said, I have 8 Harvard degrees. And the guy was like, what? You have 8 Harvard degrees? He's like, yeah, I hire 8 people with Harvard degrees. So like, that's kind of how it goes, you know? It's funny. I don't even know how to perform a smog, yet I own smog shops.
yeah.
Yeah. I know the general
Yeah.
procedure, but
What goes into a smog shop, or I guess a smog checkup? Like I don't even know. I gotta test those.
smog check. This guy, man, this guy. Wait, where do you guys want to go, by the way?
We can go to the
Shop? Okay, cool.
over there.
So you're going to drive there?
Yeah. Let's.
Or you want to take one car?
Would
We can
fit all
take.
4?
Yeah, I got my truck. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So what goes into a smog check is pretty simple. What's up? It's pretty simple. Nothing crazy. It's a 15-minute procedure. The computer basically takes care of everything. There's a visual inspection that has to be done as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Plug it in. Tells you, this needs to be done.
exactly.
And then it
Yeah.
just gets done
The
by a
cars.
specialist.
Yeah, because I mean, all these new cars run on so many sensors,
Yeah.
right? So it's like the computer, it's just computerized, you know? Computer to computer communication. There's a few visual inspections that have to get done as well. Take it easy. There's a few visual inspections that have to get done as well. Obviously, the computer can't visually inspect the car.
Right.
So, which is where your technician comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Hold on. No, not here. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the shop. I'm gonna show you guys the numbers. See how it is. This is one of my favorite shops. It's a good shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's been going on 3 years now since I've owned the shop. Super solid shop.
Yeah.
Super solid. Yeah. Cool. Literally flipped those cars. That's so funny. Yeah. So, then I just kind of wanted to chill out. It's another thing about a business a lot of people don't get is the tax write-offs and the benefits that you get to have with owning cooler cars, right?
Right.
Nicer trucks or whatever. I didn't necessarily have to get the most expensive Tacoma ever made. This thing's like, I think I bought this for 85. So it's like, is that a bit excessive for a Toyota? Yeah. But I drive it for free, so do I really care? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The money goes to Uncle Sam, and you don't enjoy it, or you enjoy it.
You enjoy it, yeah. Well, this country's built for,
Business owners. And
yeah, exactly, entrepreneurs. It's not built for the W-2 employee. That's who gets screwed on taxes, so.
Yeah. How far away are all the shops from you? And like, is this the only one you visit, or do you?
I don't even visit this one. We're visiting this one because you guys are here. Yeah, no, I don't go to my shops. I'm telling you, 4 hours a month, if that. 4 or 5 hours a month, if that. Yeah.
And then this is the one you'd come to, if that.
No, I could go to another one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The most recent one that I went to was actually a student shop
Oh.
that we have a vlog on. Yeah. So a student and I partnered on that location. He's an aerospace engineer. He was the one that I had the testimonial on my page. And it's a phone call. That was right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That was the shop that I had to be there for the state inspection. And then I'm arguably never going there again. That's kind of how it is. Yeah.
So how do you talk about, a little bit more about your program? Like, what does that look like? Someone, maybe if you're open to sharing the investment process.
Yeah. So my program is very dynamic in terms of this whole online space, right? So you join my program, I teach you everything I know, everything I've done, right? How I do it.
Okay.
Now the partnership opportunity is there for the people that want it, not for the people that don't want it, right? So just because you joined my program doesn't mean you have to partner with me. You could do it by yourself as well, and I'll still be there every step of the way. But Chris, you know this better than anyone. People have lives, people have businesses, people have kids, people have jobs, right? That they can't necessarily leave at any given time. And what do I have? In theory, is time to open up another shop. I've already opened up several. What's another one to me, right? And I'm willing to invest every single dollar of that smog shop, which is funny because it gets me to another concept of people on social media. If drop shipping is so good, then why won't they invest in the products with you? If all of these real estate dudes, you know, Airbnb dudes, right? If their businesses are so good, then why aren't they fronting their own capital? I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I'll tell you this shop is good or not, and if it's good, I'll invest with you. I'll invest every dollar of it.
So you'll cover all the costs?
100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you're splitting it 50-50, or what's the deal there?
So that depends on how much time you want to allocate towards business, right? But let me ask you this. Even if you were to get 15% of a business and invest 0% of it for 12 years, would you take that deal?
Yeah. Yeah, I might as well.
0% time, 0% effort on the setup process, zero everything.
Right.
You're getting a free 15% of that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So what's the grand plan for you? Like, I know you are opening these shops either by yourself, with students. Once it all hashes out, what does that look like?
Private equity.
You're gonna roll them up.
Yeah.
Sell them to them.
Yeah. And then whoever I'm partnered up with gets obviously a cut of that, right? Because I'm assuming how they're going to basically break this deal down is put a price per shop.
Right.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rolling it up. I mean, look, you've seen Valvoline.
Yeah.
You've seen Jiffy Lube.
Yeah.
You've seen AutoZone. You've seen Pep Boys. You've bought Kirkland, right? Costco Kirkland.
Yeah.
Why haven't you seen one for smog? Right?
That's true.
Why haven't you seen one? Smog in an oil change is realistically, it's a service that takes 15 minutes and you got to be out. It's just the difference is one of them is state mandated, one of them isn't. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
People could go another extra 1,000, 2,000 miles without changing their oil. They can't go a month or 2 months without getting a smog because then they're going to get fined. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's ultimately what I'm trying to do. Other states have emissions testing as well. And a lot of people in those states have actually conquered a pretty decent amount of shops.
Wow.
Yeah. So I want to say it was Pennsylvania. I was looking at it. There's one guy that owns a shit ton of shops. So, you got to kind of think to yourself, is the flashy business worth it or is a boring business worth it? Because boring works. Boring's been paying my bills. Boring's been funding my apartments. All right. I got another apartment in LA too. So it's I don't know. It's worked for me. So that's kind of the end goal with it is to roll all of them up, have kind of a franchise, right? Have kind of a franchise model. And once we franchise, it's just going to be more beneficial to everyone who's in the program, right? People go to Valvoline because they trust their service because of their franchise.
You're building that
right?
brand.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great setup.
To become a common household name for this industry,
Where did you learn about roll-ups? How did you get that concept and made you go, okay, I'm gonna do that?
Yeah. So in the beginning of all this, when I first started 2 years ago with the whole Smog King side of stuff, there was a student that I have in the program who doesn't partake in the program anymore, and I'll tell you guys why. He joined my program. He said, Aryan, this is the same exact thing that I've done with my business. And this was the time he was about to sell to private equity. And, at the beginning of this year, he actually called me and he got bought out by private equity for $250 million. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And it was for HVAC. So he has an HVAC company up in Northern California. But when he first joined my program, he said, I see exactly what you're doing. I see your model.
Yeah.
That's when the franchise model kind of clicked to me. I was like, wow, why am I not gonna do that? Right? So, I was already on track to doing it, but the roll-up process kind of came in when I saw someone else do it, right?
Right.
Someone else did it, and he got paid a pretty penny. Let's just say smog is not his concern anymore, right? The IRS is. No, I'm just kidding. But
yeah.
he's kind of, he retired, and he's good now, but going the same way. And obviously he has his contacts to private equity, and hopefully I'm going to utilize his contacts pretty soon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See,
Yeah.
as soon as you turn around and you start trying to help other people, karma just
Comes right back to you. Yeah. Super solid dude. I met him, his brother. I met their family. Yeah. So it was cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, how does your, this is a question I don't hear often. I'm dying to ask you. So, how does your culture, how you were raised, play a part of business? You're Persian.
Yeah. Great question. The Persian grow-up process, I want to say when Persian parents raise you, you really have three options. It's doctor, engineer, lawyer. Right? There's no other way around it, right? And it's unfortunate, but you kind of are forced to make it, right? Like there's no plan B. So you have to make plan A work. That was a big contributing factor to that, was the fear of failing, right? So I tried everything I could to make it work. And as long as you try your hardest in any field, in my personal opinion, you will never fail. Yeah. If you genuinely try your hardest. A lot of people don't get that concept. I think Andrew Tate said this, and whatever you want to think about him aside, but he said you're a different man when you have to roll a 6 with the dice. And then he said his friend used to ask him, what do you mean you have to roll a 6? No, you don't understand. When I roll these 2 dice, it has to equal 6. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you will do anything and everything to basically make that work. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. There's zero chance of failure. Yeah. That did not even go through my head because I knew the consequences that I would face if I were to fail in this business. Yeah, I already moved out of my house when I was 19, so sleeping on the streets was it for me. Yeah.
That's a common trend I see.
Yeah.
What was that?
Difficult. I could get emotional if I talk about it. I mean, I remember the first night that I left my house. I was sleeping on a couch. I had $13 to my name the day that and it was ego. I'm not even gonna lie. It was just ego, pure ego. I knew I couldn't fail. And I cried. That was one of the last times I cried. This was 6 years ago. I sat there on the couch. I was just looking. I was on my friend's couch. $13 to my name. And I asked God, I was like, well, if I'm going to die, then just, end it, or do something for me to just make it. Like there was no possibility of failure. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I had no option.
Right.
There's zero. You're a different man when you have to roll a 6. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a quote that really stuck with me when he said that. It's because I experienced that when I was going through it on my entire journey, which was arguably one of the best learning experiences that I had. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you rigor. It teaches you not to rely on anybody for anything, right? Yeah. Which makes you a different man. Yeah. All right. We're here. This is the shop that I do the daily reports on. So you guys are going to see.
A few moments later.
You guys see these in operation, This is the beauty. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, I mean, how flashy does this look?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What sounds better to you guys? Even the people at home, I genuinely want you guys to see. I could go online and be like, yo, I'm on the fucking beaches of Bali, right? Making 10K a month trading stocks, or I have a piece of garage that's printing me 10K a month. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't see. But this is where the magic happens right here. This machine makes me most of my money. So this is how a smog check is done. So a customer comes through these doors. They give me a piece of paper. Let's just say one of these, but it doesn't look like this. It looks a little bit different. Okay. It's the registration that they get from the DMV. It has a barcode up here. Beep, we scan it. Information comes up on the computer. The technician has to do the visual inspection of the car. So check under the car, see if there's catalytic converters, if they're actually made for that car. Right after that, this little machine right here is called a DAD. I forgot the actual thing for it.
Wow.
Something diagnostics. And then this is brain. So this is the computer's brain. Wow. So this plugs in, so you could take this piece off, right over here. And then it's obviously Bluetooth, and then it connects into the car. Boom. This takes the information off the computer of the car, puts it to the computer here.
Yeah.
And then the state justifies whether if this car will pass smog based on their emissions regulations.
Wow.
Right there.
Okay.
15 minutes, and then you get numbers like this. Let me show you guys this right here. Got to make sure everything is good for my technician to come in on Monday, so.
So you have 2 technicians at a time,
One.
or 1?
So this is for cars that are 2000 and newer. That's for cars that are 99 and older. So yeah, this goes into the tailpipe of the car right here. Obviously, you see this machine isn't used as much because, quite frankly, on the road, we don't see that many older cars anymore.
Right.
But the car comes here, the wheels lock it on here, and then they basically do a driving test to see how the emissions are because they don't have any sensors in the car, as many sensors.
Yeah.
Is my payment processor. Let's go January 1st through December 7th, so today.
Holy fuck. Oh my God. There's the proof. Proof in the pudding.
Your favorite influencer can't do that. Yeah.
Wow. Heck yeah. Wow.
So you're netting 35% of this.
Okay.
On this shop right here, I'll give you guys a general breakdown. So I pay my employee at the shop $5K a month. $54 or $5,500 a month. I'm sorry. Well, so $5,500, let's just say. Rent on this location is $2,650.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we at already? You want to bring out your calculator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
So
going to do the math on the screen.
yeah.
All right. So 55.
100.
26.
50. 2650.
2650.
Okay.
All right.
So 8150, right?
Uh-huh.
So this equipment right here, I lease it. I don't buy this equipment,
Oh, wow.
right? The only thing I own in this shop is this, the dyno, and this. Okay.
What's that?
So this is an EVAP, which gets connected basically to the car. These are for older cars.
Oh, I
The
see.
newer machines have this built in it already. So yeah, you lease both of them. My equipment comes out to $800 a month.
Okay. All of it.
Yeah, $800 a month plus insurance on the equipment. So if it breaks, I'm not responsible because these are fucking expensive. These are like 60 grand, both. Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty expensive. I mean, you're dealing with the state, right? Everything has to be calibrated.
That's true.
$800 a month. Factor in another $2,000 for advertising,
Okay.
and then another $500 in miscellaneous, which is grossly overestimating it, but okay. Another 180, I think on this shop is $184 for internet.
Okay.
What's the total?
11,634.
There you go.
Okay.
That's how much the overhead on this wonderful garage is.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell me about the process of like getting this place.
Yeah.
You know, like how did you, like the shop is attached to the station. So
Yeah.
how did you contact them? What did you tell them?
Yeah. So this shop was a little different in comparison to my other shops. So this shop used to be a mechanic shop. So you guys can see this in the ground right here. These were actually the hydraulics for lifts to lift the car. It was a mechanic shop, and all of that stuff is from the previous mechanic shop. I didn't touch any of that stuff. Those are all tire racks up there as well for tires. So this used to be a mechanic shop. I actually approached the guy I'm approaching 3 years here. 4 years ago, I approached the gentleman that used to be here. I won't say his name. I told him, hey, like, you know, when you retire, I want to be the first one that you call. And I wrote it down on a piece of receipt paper that he took off his payment thing. And he still had that piece of paper, mind you. He called me a year after that. He wanted to sell me this business for, I want to say $80,000, something like that. He was in kind of a sticky situation because his employees got, ill, and he was approaching a pretty old age himself.
Right.
Obviously, I didn't want to buy the business for $80,000.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I'm sorry. And his lease was ending anyway, so he wasn't selling me anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He was selling me the equipment.
Yeah.
So I basically told him, Mr. Blank, I'm not gonna do that. So then I just went to the landlords and I just proposed. I said, hey, I want a lease on this location. They said, we're not gonna give you all 3 bays. I was like, I don't want all 3 bays. I want one.
Yeah.
And they weren't even using this. This used to be empty. All of this used to be empty until they just started using it as a storage. Wow. So yeah, I came in. My lease started for $2,000 or $2,100, something like that. Yeah.
It's just gone up slowly, obviously.
Yeah. So in all my leases, I have a 3% rent increase, just to be fair to the landlord.
Right.
Every single year. Yeah, and it incentivizes. Yeah, literally though. But I mean, this is arguably one of my more expensive locations.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I have a location in downtown, and that location I'm paying $1,500 for. Yeah. Plus 250 in utilities, so $1,750 a month. The other one in LA that I took. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, look at where you're getting. You know, it's not a beachfront property. You know what I mean? So they don't have use for it.
Yeah.
Whatever I pay him is profit. I could pay him $100, and that's still $100 more than they're getting out of those two bays.
Yeah.
If money is your goal as a business owner, you would lease this out for anything. So that's why when people tell me like, "Oh yeah, you can't make that much in a smog shop. You got to pay $4,000 a month."
Where?
For a garage, I mean, I'm paying $5,500 in my apartment. So is it nicer than my apartment? I don't freaking think so. You know, so you know, my typical lease is around $1,500.
Okay.
Yeah, $1,500 to $3,000. I say in that range, but I've never gone to shop for $3,000.
Okay.
Only a smog shop for $3,000 now.
Wow.
I won't do it. Yeah, yeah.
And then just besides this, that's it. That was your startup cost.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, and my startup cost is a bit more expensive on this specific shop because of the lease and the employee. Right. So other shops, I mean, I pay the employee like $5,000 a month, and then the lease is $1,500, right? So you're already down $1,500 more than what you just factored in right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I could see why.
Yeah.
Trying to blow this up.
Yeah.
Dang.
Right. Yeah. No one talks about it. Again, it's not flashy. I mean, look at this. There's dirt. There's dust. There's debris. Right. It's not a remodeled Beverly Hills fucking mansion, but shit gets the job done. I net $7,000 to $12,000 a month. I mean, you see the numbers, right? Off this shop alone.
Well, what would you say is the biggest thing with like starting this business? Like, what is something you need to know that you're like, if someone wanted to go and start their smog shop, they're like, you got to know this one thing.
You got to know this one thing.
There has to be something.
You got to know this one thing. Communication with your landlord. I would say that's a skill you must have.
Okay.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, people don't like change, especially landlords, right?
Right.
The people that own this establishment are very, very well off. I know their family, right? Obviously, after 3 years, you get to know them.
Yeah.
They're very well off. People don't like change. So you have to convince that person why you should let them here. Let you be here.
Yeah.
Right? So that's kind of what it is. And you got to pitch yourself. So communication is very important.
Right.
For someone like myself, I'm relatively introverted. I know it doesn't seem like that. Yeah.
Wow.
I force myself to talk, but I don't really talk. I could go like 2-3 days without talking. So I used to be pretty bad. Yeah. I used to not talk, just be in my own world, shy kid, but that won't get you anywhere, right? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So if you're sitting there, you don't go out to the landlord, you don't fight for the bay.
Yeah.
Someone else is going to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for people out there buying, so basically you got to get out there, start talking to people.
Yeah.
Connecting with, I would say, are all locations like this?
All of them have the same layout. Yeah. So they all have this. They all have these two machines over there.
Attached to a gas
All of them are attached to a gas station. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. See,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what's crazy? Like, I mean, I buy businesses and I drive by smog shops and I never
All the time.
considered it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know, right? It's crazy. I'm telling you, people just don't know.
Yeah.
You go on Google and try to search up anything about the smog business, not there. There's no YouTube videos explaining how to get started. There's no, ChatGPT can't figure it out. And trust me, I know this stuff because I've been through it, right? Like I've tried to do some market research. Zero.
Yeah.
Zero. Yeah.
Well, what about, I noticed there's pricing and some signs. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm sure that the state regulations and all that, like, what does that look like?
So the state doesn't regulate anything. A portion of the smog that I pay, or of the smog gets paid to the state,
Okay.
right? But it's about $10 that gets paid, yeah,
Per
for smog, yeah.
Wow, so they make money off that too.
Yeah, well, yeah, of
Makes
course.
money off of everything.
I mean, it's where else are you gonna get that tax money from, right? So that money goes to other shit, like building the roads, EPA, and testing and all of that stuff, right? So when people tell me, yeah, the state's gonna get rid of smog, okay, cool, fine. Where are they gonna get that fucking money from? Because it has to come from somewhere. I mean, we provide hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue to the state.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna get it from?
Yeah.
and then it's just
somewhere.
crickets. And that's the funniest part. So, you know.
People don't understand the business.
Oh, yeah. No, not at all. They profit from it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's see. I have a couple questions here. Definitely. What's your next big goal for this business? I do want to know that. Like, I know
What's
you-
my next
You
goal?
got a couple locations. You got
Yeah.
the students, and then you're going to eventually do, private equity.
Yeah.
Build up and sell.
Yeah.
Is there any other business you're tapping into?
Commercial real estate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
So in a lot of my leases, I have first rights.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that's kind of something I don't even mention or talk about. Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so in all of my leases, I have first rights of refusal, which basically allows me to purchase that property before anyone else. So if the landlord wants to put it on the market, they have to go through me legally first
Wow.
until they actually sell to anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, which is my next play, just to acquire the land that I'm sitting on. And that could ultimately boost my EBITDA for when I want to sell it to private equity.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Have that
yeah,
asset.
yeah.
And that depreciation.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, what are some tax benefits too that you've seen, right, from buying these businesses? Besides obviously having money and write-offs.
Yeah, the benefit of it, the beauty of this business is that I know Monday morning I will have money coming in.
Right.
You understand? It's the security aspect, I feel. It's the best, it's the freedom, it's the ability to go to Dubai, like I did at the beginning of the year, and to the Philippines, and to fly around to Miami or in Vegas, like I was in Vegas earlier this week, right? Without having to worry if there's no money coming into the shop.
Right.
It's mandated, easy, simple, boring, but profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand. I mean, that's tax.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
death and taxes are certain.
Yeah, that's true. Death and taxes are certain. Realistically, yeah.
Okay.
And making money in the smog business. That's another certain thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
What are the biggest struggles you have when you launched this business or running it?
Let me see. I got to think. Yeah, because that was a few years ago. Yeah. My biggest struggle, systemizing stuff.
Okay.
Systemizing everything, figuring out how to systemize everything. Because again, there's no forums on it. There's no Google, articles that I could read about it. There's no YouTube videos I could read about it, right?
Okay.
Or watch about it. So systemizing everything for me to step out. That was the most difficult part of it.
How'd you do it for you?
Trial and error.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. I lost so much money in this business. Are you kidding me? I lost about $250,000 in mistakes. I've made $250,000 in mistakes, right? So when people tell me, oh, they sit there, oh man, this guy is charging so much for his program. Okay, go make $250,000 in mistakes. Like if somebody were to come to me 6 years ago and tell me, Aryan, pay me $100,000 to avoid all the mistakes that you've made now with all of the knowledge you have now, I would do that 10 times over. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I would save $150,000.
Yeah.
In reality, a penny saved is a penny earned.
Yeah.
Right? So imagine how much more I could have done with that, how much more I could have expanded on this business with the things that I knew now back then. But it's a process. You learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in here that you'd like to show us that you feel like would be essential?
I'm sorry, guys. It's pretty simple. This is the business. There's nothing much else.
I like this.
There's nothing much else. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I used to have a dynamometer in here, an extra. So this is a dynamometer right here. Yeah, but we took that in my students' shop.
Let's see.
Yeah,
How much is this?
$2,000. I pick them up. $2,000, $1,500. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That entire thing is
Yeah.
$2,000?
Yeah. Well, the new ones of these are like 13, 14K, but I never buy them new.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Who has a use for this? You know what I mean? Like, what fucking use does it have other than being here?
Cool in your car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And most people, when they retire their smog shots, they leave it.
Okay.
So this is left from the previous owner.
I see.
Yeah. And because I don't rent it, like I rent these machines, if you get the insurance on these when you rent it, it actually comes with dyno insurance.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so if there's any broken parts or anything, they fix it for you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just beneficial for you to lease everything.
Yeah.
Less liability.
Now that you mention it, this place was set up for other things. Are you gonna add more services or just keep it straight?
No, smog, man. It's easier. I have mechanic shops. I have mechanic shops pretty close to here.
Okay.
But my God, when I tell you, it's difficult.
Yeah.
You're dealing with more money, more stress, more regulations. EPA is breathing down your neck. You have flammable liquids. You have oil, right? Like, there's a lot more governmental agencies on the back end that actually look into your business.
Okay.
So it makes it a little bit more difficult. So for right now, smog is my go-to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you want to get some B-roll now? Yeah. I know you're probably itching.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, caffeine's wearing off. I gotta grab a Red Bull. Oh yeah, you're slowing down too.
I've been slow because I'm like, usually I'm like,
Yeah. Going all the time. Yeah,
from
going.
New York, bro. So.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. How was New York?
How is it?
Yeah, I've never been.
Really?
Never.
One eternity later.
What is going on, you beautiful people? Oh, we got back with Chris. Chris was dope. Super cool dude. Genuine kid. I'm sorry, he's not a kid. He's a genuine guy. Stand-up dude. I met him, his girlfriend. Great vibes. Good people. Good video. Solid dude. Aaron came back for a bit, and then we just chilled, man. It was a busy day, to say the least. Busy day, to say the absolute least. Now, busy means I didn't eat. Busy also means that I got a lot done. So, I mean, not only did we get a vlog for you guys, a behind the scenes video, of what's going on, but let me grab my water.
A few moments later.
That we did a lot of good work. Now, with that being said, I am starving, okay? I'm starving. So I gotta pull up Uber Eats because I have no meal preps in my kitchen and I have no food here, and it is 9:15 p.m., which is kind of not good because that means all of the food that's available is going to be unhealthy. You get me? So that is not good. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update. We did that. We filmed so many YouTube videos. We filmed his YouTube video, and then he had a ton of questions he was asking me. And we filmed some ads for Small King. We just did a lot of stuff, a lot of back-end stuff, Granted, it's Sunday, so it was a pretty solid day. Pretty solid day. So now I gotta see what is on the menu. Taco stand, no. Domino's, no. Shake Shack, no. Sushi, no. Liquor, no. Five Guys, no. Pizza, no. Pizza Hut, no. Chicken, no. Man, none of this stuff looks good. None of this stuff looks good at all. At all. JT Thai street food. No. Mike's Red Tacos. No. Steakhouse. No. I don't know. I feel like with steakhouses, you gotta be there to actually eat the food. You can't just be distant. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I don't really give a fuck about my diet right now. Okay? I am just going to order a pizza. How does that sound? Sounds freaking good to me. Buy one, get one free pizza? Brother. Hello? Large stuffed crust? Are you kidding me? Hold up. Pepperoni lovers. Ultimate Pizza Hut bundle. Meat lovers pizza. Large stuffed crust pizza. What the heck else do I need? But wait a minute, because this pizza was buy one, get one free. So, large stuffed crust, pepperoni, bacon, sausage. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's looking not good. Because if I get the meat lovers one, then I'm not going to have any for tomorrow. You know what I mean? So I'd rather do that, to be honest. Beefed, bacon. I'll just get that pepperoni on there. Brother, that's about it. What more does a man need? Huh? What more does a man need? That's about it, dude. That's about it. I just ordered a pizza. Just like that. And I'm not even guilty about it, to be honest. I'm about to just get a pizza. I deserve one today. I want to let myself loose a little. How about that? Huh? Does that sound good? Could I do that for once in my life, please? Could I let loose in my life? Is that possible? There you go. So now with that being said, let me chill for a little. Am I allowed to do that? Let me relax a bit. I'll hit you guys up when the pizza's here.
A few moments later.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. I finished the pizza. I don't know who ate it. I don't know what happened, but I got a meat lover's pizza with a stuffed crust, large. Demolished. Do I regret it? Slightly. Am I mad about it? No. All right, no, let's end on a serious note. I finished food. I was freaking starving, man. I'm starving and my meal preps aren't coming till Wednesday. I don't like the thought of that. With that being said, I'm about to head to bed. It is now 11:18. I hit the hot tub. It was a pretty busy day. I had my last meeting with the team and, off to start again. This week is pretty good. Not a bad week. We're gonna get some stuff done, so it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty good. We're gonna get a lot of our stuff out of the way. It's just gonna be good. Overall, I'm excited, to be honest with you guys. I'm excited to see where we're gonna go. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited for this month. I think we're gonna finish off the year I genuinely think we're gonna finish off this year extremely strong, and we're gonna start the next year off even stronger, which is crazy to me. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Another year. This year has been monumental. We're taking it to new levels. We're taking everything to new levels, but different. I'm telling you guys, it's every year in business, I feel like I learn more. Every single year. Regardless of how complete I feel, there's always something I learn. There's always an experience that I have. That's like, whoa, right? Or there's new problems that arise, quite frankly, right? So I was talking with one of my partners. I was basically telling him, I was like, look, man, more money. Literally, I'm experiencing more money, more problems. Everything is going good. I mean, knock on some wood here. Everything is going more than what I imagined, but we're going to have all I am in my company, I'm that guy at the front of the band or the choir, the dude with the sticks. That's what I am. I'm an orc. I am by no means an expert in any of the fields, which is fine, but I'm an expert in managing people, in orchestrating, which is just as, if not more important than all of those special. You know what I'm saying? So everyone has a task. Everyone has a role. It's just everyone knowing their role in their task so they could execute at their highest level, which is what everyone in the company. Good. So with that being said, I'm about to upload you guys. I love you. Excuse me. Thank you for joining in on yet another day in a life of an entrepreneur. And with that being said, hold up, let's redo that. And thank you. This concludes yet another day in a life of an entrepreneur. I hope you'll join me back tomorrow to see what we got in store. I love you. Peace.